West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga gave me dap and the dap was weak, we ain't like that, he ain't like that. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. He wanted to leave the crib cause he walked in and I was cleaning my tab. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. They got live at camp and he folded quick, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he a straight fraud, he just spying out. At a dance recital with the leggings on, said he trying out. He know how we rock, he know how we roll, he just aficionado. He don't put in no work, but I hear him coming when we popping them bottles. I ain't feeling that, get your ceiling cracked, I'm too real for that, you gotta be thorough. Claim me about it, but he never with it. The guy won't want look, that nigga just shit it. If I want that block, I send my niggas get it. Scope the area and send me your image. Pass the flyers out, cause this ain't a gimmick. She bad and she loyal, I have to rip it. I was a pro, the punches get the flying, now your tongue sticking, but without the ribbon. Remember seeing pigeons, yeah, we broke it down, but we didn't whip it. Now this shit is different, sticks and rulers couldn't measure how we live. Remember long nights posted in the kitchen, I was frustrated about how we living. Felt my hand was forced, had to make this shit. We don't wear purple, we don't sell drugs, we don't like crackers. Over strong, they don't get along, so they don't dap us. And that's cool with me, cause according to us, you get truancy. Like a straight fool, fell in love with demons and you left the school, so I'ma eat your food. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga walk past, he ain't had that one West juice step. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga gave me dap and the dap was weak, we ain't like that, we ain't like that. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. He wanted to leave the crib cause he walked in and I was cleaning my tab. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. They got live at camp and he folded quick, he ain't one right. I'm a straight goon, I'm a straight savage, I'ma let him have it, nigga, shut your mouth. This is not Christian rap, Glocks 940s, I'll be into that. Debating who real, I'ma put an end to that. Isupk real one West, roll up the camp, I be beating my chest. Feeling in the spirit, about the blazing shit. Pop on fire like I have some case and shit. T-shirts at the table for our agents in. Hurry up and buy on some Asian shit, pause that. Everybody know Christ black, 2017, you can't fight that. Kill a right hook, they think Mike back. Kill a crossover, Mike back. King of pop, Mike back. Where mommy and poppy at? Someone sooner familiar. Hey yo, watch that nigga. Yeah, he ain't familiar, I'm a big man. We do big things in a big room with the big balls. I don't jump for shit, I ain't crisscross. I'm a raptor priest, it's the 6th law. It's left Philly, what it's hitting for? About to go out to Boston, just to find something chocolate with the thick thighs and the soft bars. He ain't one West, I don't know the guy. I come in the paint, get him posterized, and my jacket stamp, bitch, I notarized. He ain't one West, I don't know the guy. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga walk past, he ain't had that one West juice step. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga gave me dap and the dap was weak, we ain't like that, we ain't like that. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. He wanted to leave the crib cause he walked in and I was cleaning my tab. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. They got live at camp and he folded quick, he ain't one right, he ain't one right.
Hey, yo, Habana.
Hey, y'all, what's up, Adawan?
Yo, you know we got to do it again.
Damn right.
They're killing us in these streets, you know?
Yeah, man, this shit crazy.
Let's ride.
Let's get it.
My heart goes out to all of my brothers who been shot by the cops, can't trust the undercover. Cold-blooded the way they did to Mitch Stanley. Shot him in front of his own home with his family. Innocent black man killed once again. To the hands of these crooked cops, they ain't your friend. Hunters down, they bloodthirsty men. Gunners down, walk free and they win.
They killing us like George Floyd. Put a knee to your neck while they hold you down. You can't run, they'll gun you down if you drive away like Andrew Brown. Same way they did Matthew Williams. He had a knife, but they ain't have to kill him. Lied on him, say he lunged at him. He tried to flee, they shot their guns at him.
It ain't gotta be nighttime, it can be broad daylight. Get out your car, try to get back in, they'll kill you like Dante Wright. If you think cops like us, they don't. They hate us with all they might. When they pull you over, guns drawn, finger on trigger, they don't play fight.
Nah, they don't play right. They don't give a fuck about witnesses. Gotta really show them what the business is. Why they out here killing kids and we see what it really is. Got me losing my appetite. And the bitches harassing you at the light. When you think you gon' die, then it's fight or flight. That's what happened to Rodney Applewhite.
Tired of these cops killing us. Every day of the year they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us. When you turn on the news, they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us. In broad daylight they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us. They killing us. They killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us. Every day of the year they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us. When you turn on the news, they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us. In broad daylight they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us.
They killing us. They killing us.
Never will understand. We living in fear. We killed every day because they got the upper hand. They murdered another man. Yeah, his name Joshua Feast. Kicking his body, he lay in the streets. It's the belly of the beast. That's why we say fuck the police. Fuck 'em.
Crooked cops stay stalking. Kurt Reinhold murdered for jaywalking. Damn. Pull me over, I hand you my gun license. I ain't doing no talking. Yeah. Justice for McHale Rose, murdered by police at 19 years old. They said he had burglarized some place, but that was a lie. Let the story be told.
They live by it, they gon' die by it. Understand what I really mean. Shoot a nigga while he handcuffed in a seatbelt that was really green. Patiently waiting for the Lord's vengeance in the UPK. We got the illest team. All devils, they must die. Cut their heads off with a guillotine.
Right. AJ Crones and Sincere Pierce, y'all gon' learn who they are. That's right. The cops massacred these two young brothers and shot at their car. These devils can't help us, it's one solution, let's not pretend. We begin to police our own neighborhoods, we must defend and bring these homicides to an end. Tired of these cops killing us, every day of the year they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, when you turn on the news they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, in broad daylight they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us,
they killing us, they killing us. Tired of these cops killing us, every day of the year they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, when you turn on the news they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, in broad daylight they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us,
they killing us, they killing us.
Yeah. But the Rex get to it. Ain't taking no slack, get to it. You take a loss, try to bounce back, but you blew it. Let me show you how to do it. Dispute it, I can prove it. Whoa, we can do it. Nigga, ain't nothing to it. Ain't no cowards, ain't no excuses. Let's get to it. Hey. I don't care what they talking. All I want is my Porsche. I'ma ride up clean. Look at me. I'm a false. Kill them off like a boss. Nigga, you better stop it. I'm all about my profit. I'm shooting off like a rocket. Who got to blow these niggas out the water? He go harder, go harder. Steph Curry, fourth quarter. All I got is my niggas. All I fear is my father. All I bring is that slaughter. Bomb on the Pearl Harbor. He ain't real, he alive. If he real, who am I? Now his ass in the fire. Duplicate till I die. Please don't cross the line. Try to stop trying. Boom, shop is ball wide. I'm on the grind. Let's get to it. Double time and believe. You ain't harming me, nigga. I brought a whole army of niggas. I ain't moved with precision. Follow every order different. Let's get to it. Make it the rest, get to it. Ain't taking no shit, get to it. You take a loss, try to bounce back, but you blew it. Let me show you how to do it. Undisputed, I can prove it. One, we can do it. Nigga, ain't nothing to it. Ain't no cows, ain't no excuses. Let's get to it. Hey. You hear the truth that I'm speaking? A lot of hate for no reason. Probably don't understand. That's why I got the master plan. And all the power in my hand. Sling the shit on demand. You better watch where you stand. Just get flamed up and ain't changing up for nobody. They're warfare, what you know about it? This ain't a rap, this a message. Ain't it will be respected. Fake niggas like a virus. Lot of niggas infected. I came to correct it. Bought a whole bunch of soldiers. They move at my discretion. When the rebels hit the entry, all the niggas hit the exit. Them niggas get the sprinting. I demand your attention. This other nigga, I ain't folding. Plus you know a nigga hold it. Nigga, look how I'm rolling. Shorty check my demeanor. He's smooth, but I'm cleaner. Flow like Aquafina. Hit him running Serafina. Yeah. I gotta deliver. I'm about to have a baby, but I still wanna baby. Let's get to it. Nothing comes to a dream. I'm strictly getting. I'm all about the business. Rock solid and relentless. You came to make friends. I came to make a killing. That's why I don't kill it. Leave these niggas hurting. That's why I'm fishing, nigga. Do you need a healing? I know you can hear me. I'm a vet, you a rookie. And Kanye, you a Donald Trump, I'm a pussy. I'm a king, you a cook. Ain't nothing you can tell me. I'm too ready. Let's
run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100. All I wanna do is run it. Main event, it's about to be a KO. Gotta build this nation, gotta stack a couple pesos. I'm about to paint a picture, gotta lay on. Already turned up, took a shot at Portaleo. Shorty say I'm the realest that she saw. I'm just trying to run it like I'm running from the law. Cause you know I gotta get it for my children. UPK, bitch, we in the build. Okay, I think it's time to level up. Them niggas ain't special, bro. Them niggas just regular. Me, I'm a heavyweight, trying to run in every state. Lot of soldiers, whole lot of rank. Watch me regulate. You know we taking route, plus we ain't playing route. If the nigga ain't got the heart, tell him stand down. And put your hands down. Please, somebody call the police. It's a man down. All I wanna do is run it. All I wanna do is run it. Get the money, tell her run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100. All I wanna do is run it. All I wanna do is run it. Get the money, tell her run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100.
All I ever did was run it. This one West, all of these ignorant fools and dummies. Get the fuck with all of that fake shit and that front. Got a heater like it's honey, bullets bouncing off of the drum like a punch. Pump my gas, smashing this rubber. Gun sound like a stutter. You knew it, the bitch a hoe, and you still had to go cover. Sellouts and undercovers, don't fuck with you fag fuckers. Got shooters flanked by the double. Look up, splash brothers, swoosh. Now she knowing my name, what I'm stacking my change. Never package that cocaine, cause I don't touch it. True, most my people gone insane, but I'm focused on making change. You a brother, so nigga, I won't fuck her. Better choose wiser. This shit look like MacGyver made these new visors. True scholars with this knowledge, yeah, my crew lava. You stuck on popping collars with your new dollars. I'm just trying to separate like I got 2 islands.
Run it. All I wanna do is run it. Get the money, tell her run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100. All I wanna do is run it. All I wanna do is run it. Get the money, tell her run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100. All I wanna do is run it.
Fuck, man. No coming, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I know, tape.
I ain't finna tell y'all how I got away with this shit.
If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goes. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a sick from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. Now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I ain't regular out. Use a regular out. Took that bitch back. And she done fed you out. Look how you living out. You look scary out. Can't fuck that bitch right. Cause she be getting nailed out. You won't forgive her, ain't it? You wanna love her, don't you? Just know that love ain't for you. It's for the world, homie. I got some real homies. We don't pretend, homie. Isupk, 1 West, we kicking field goals. Let that bitch lead hoe. She got them D's though. With a little steak and ass pussy, she be going beast mode. She HIV hoe. You a dirty ass skeet hoe. Don't get that shit up out your chest, bitch. Say what you gonna do now, what you gonna say now, what you gonna do to me? It is UPK, I'm shot too deep, it's better Google me. I put these girls all in my training camp like I relieve. I say what I do and I do what I say, bitch, what the fuck you mean? If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a priest, I won't miss her. put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goes. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I get paper, bro. Got my standards up. You a munchkin out. Catching these out. Check my favorite out. I'm a player out. These niggas top block. Take your lead out. You shouldn't be worried about these broke ass bitches. And don't compare yourself to simp ass niggas. Had to shine a lot of these desperate ass women. Cause they be tripping hard, acting like they different. But a bit be basic, bit be horn and bit be naked. Faking, stankin', the shame is dirty, my bit be faking. I don't get too fucks about you, I wouldn't have put no baby in. Bit be saying they got that paper, look, they let me itch. Done caught the penalty, hit my energy, got me feeling me. Ice hitting on these diamond teeth, that's into me. And I'm getting right and I'm stacking up and I'm getting to it. And these niggas hate but they can't test cause I'm bulletproof. If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good but hang with dumb bitches. Till I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave the piece, I won't miss her. We'll put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goes. I always knew she'd let that line.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, tomorrow.
Sunglass the water, please. Just get there with you on my also. Wow. Shalom Israel, with the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And since 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to the Bible, that so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, we are the biblical Israelites. We are the Jews according to the Bible. Our preaching officers Sha'al, and today is Wednesday, law class. Let's clap it up for the Most High in Christ. All right, so brothers and sisters, I'm going to get right into it. All right, the topic of the class is the prophets taught the laws of God. The prophets taught the laws of God. Contrary to what your Christian church taught you, Christ did not do away with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. The laws of God are not done away with. It was never done away with. It's still in effect up until this day, right? And it's very important, it's extremely important that our people, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, that we take heed to the laws of God. And here in the ISUBK under Commanding General Yohana, we are the only ones, the priests and prophets of ISUBK, we are the only ones authorized by the Most High God to teach this Bible, to teach this truth. Without the law, statutes, and commandments, we have no protection from our enemies. We are being destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because we've been lied to for a very long time about who we are, our language, our culture, our heritage, and who we are as a people. We are a divided people. And this allows the other nationalities to take full advantage of us, not knowing who we are, not knowing who our God is, our language, and who we are. The 12 tribes of Israel, we are a family, a nation, brothers and sisters. Lord's willing, if I have enough time, I'm going to go into the story in Apocrypha and show you how much it is important to take heed of these laws. This is our strength. You understand? When we are in the right spirit, our strength comes from the Most High, from heaven, nowhere else. I'm going to go into this awful story about a young Isupk sister. She's from the tribe of Isupk, the so-called Mexicans. This sister, her name was Jocelyn Rojo Carranza. Please forgive me if I'm not pronouncing her name correctly. This sister unalived herself. This 11-year-old sister unalived herself because she was bullied by her classmates. Her classmates bullied her about being deported by ICE. And I want to say one thing, man. Without the Isupk, we don't know how to treat each other. We wouldn't know how to treat each other.
That's right.
Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, we would not know how to treat each other if it wasn't for the Isupk under Commanding General Yohana. It's very important and pivotal in our lives that we make it to these classes, that you seek the nearest Isupk zone in your school and you get in class and you learn who you are and who to love.
That's right.
We are sending our children to school with no manners. You understand? With no mercy, no compassion. Where students go to class and make fun and bully our Mexican brothers and sisters, El Salvador, get me right with this,
Okay.
Honduras,
Mm-hmm.
Venezuela, Peru,
That's right.
Colombia.
See?
We are making fun of our Hispanic, our Latino brothers and sisters to the point where now our babies are being so stressed out they're unaliving each other. As a parent, what are you teaching your children? You're teaching your children how to celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's Eve and their birthdays, where we're supposed to be teaching our children the law, statutes, and commandments of God, who we are.
That's right.
And to love one another.
That's right.
And to have compassion and mercy on one another. If I may, please, Baba Kasha,
All right. Let's go right here.
let's go to the article.
Come on.
I just want to take time to share this story to the world. For every Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian man, woman, and child, brother, and sister to understand what's going on. And to understand that the oppressor is the oppressor is the deceiver, the liar that the Bible speaks about. And in due time, this sister will get her justice by our King, a Black man who died for Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, Yahushua, our King, a Black man. You understand? Who died for this sister who unalived herself. So if I may, let's go into the scripture. Let's go into the article.
Come. Latin Times, Wednesday, February 19th, 2025. 11-year-old Texas girl bullied over family integration status take her own life.
Say that again.
11-year-old Texas girl bullied over family integration status take her own life.
11-year-old Texas girl bullied over family's immigration status takes her own life. 11. She's a baby.
That's right.
Haven't even seen the world yet. At the age of 11, can you imagine being so stressed out and worried, or frightened, afraid that you take your own life? What does a child know about taking their own life? But this what happened to this 11-year-old sister, this Mexican sister, this Isupk sister. She was overwhelmed with grief and being bullied by her classmates that she took her own life over the status of her family, of the immigration of her family. Let's look at let's see her picture, Bubba Kusha.
Oh yeah, it should be showing right now. Should be showing on the screen now.
Let's read that last part right there.
Yeah, that's what you come. Students also threatened to call ICE to deport the girl's family.
Read that again.
Students also threatened to call ICE to deport the girl's family.
Students also threatened to call ICE to deport the girl's family. Now, I would assume her being in Texas that she primarily has classmates of Negro, Hispanic, and maybe Native North American Indian descent. That she's also surrounded, that her classmates are also of Mexican descent, or African, or so-called African American descent, or Hispanic descent. Indigenous descent. And now we're so insensitive, as parents, we don't even teach our children, you understand, to be sensitive to these topics. Where a student, students her age threatens her to call ICE on her family. I don't know, but at the age of 11, I had my mind on other things. This is what the white man has brought this world to. When now our babies can't even be students. We can't even get an education. Donald Trump is oppressing Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians so much. without children is going to school and threatening other children to call ICE? Poor job. You understand? To the parents of these students who pushed the sister to unalive herself, you're a very bad and poor father and mother.
That's right.
And your children should be taken away from you. You understand? This sister blood is on your hands for not teaching your badass children, you understand, to love other Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians.
That's right.
And not only that, you understand, to show respect overall, whether it's the devil, whether it's the other nations. Look it for me. This sister is unalived herself because of the insensitivity, you understand, of her classmates. Officer Prato, you have something to say?
Oh no, we're just dropping it so heavy, and that's the reason why we teach our people, you know what I'm saying, the so-called Mexicans, who are God's chosen people, to not, you know what I mean, to not think about what their oppressor says about them.
Right.
Because we would teach them that's their enemy. They're gonna say whatever. But you know what I'm saying, it's your job to make sure that you love your own kind, other Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, show love to them, and not think about what the oppressor thinks.
Right.
Not get caught up. Teach you how to be a free woman.
Right.
That's what it is. I don't care what they say. You know, and they're going to say because they are devils what the Bible speaks of. Because they speak lies. That's what we would have taught them. They speaking lies
Right.
about your parents. They speaking lies about you. You don't think about them. You know what I mean? You don't think about them. You think about how you're going to be a good sister. How you're going to be a good daughter.
Right.
That's what we teach.
Right.
And she would never unallow her because she know that's against the law of God.
That's right.
It's not.
Water from bringing that up.
Mm-hmm.
Just take a look at this sister, world.
Yeah, right.
I want every Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian to take a look at this precious young sister that unalived herself. Because she was bullied by her classmates that they would call ICE on the status of her family, immigration of her family. You understand? May the sister rise again.
That's right.
Let's read on with this article.
Come on. Right after the underneath the picture, it says in subtitles, an 11-year-old girl took her life after classmates bullied her over her family immigration status.
Read on.
Come on. Jocelyn Rojo Radza
That's right.
took her life after experience month of relentless bullying.
Jocelyn, if I may,
Okay.
the water. Jocelyn Rojo Carranza took her life after experience months. This is not a few days event. This is months of relentless. Alexa, what does relentless mean? Oh, she turned off?
Oh no. Alexa, what do relentless mean?
Relentless is an adjective that describes something or someone that is unyielding, strict, or harsh to the extreme. It implies a relentless pursuit of a goal, no matter what obstacles arise. It can be used to describe both people and things.
Relentless. You understand? Harsh. They was bullying her so harsh. You understand? To the point that they broke this young sister's spirit, that she unalived herself because of all the bullying that she could not take from her classmates. because she was so afraid of ICE and what ICE can do to her family. It's bad enough being worried about, you understand, coming to Texas, coming to America, you understand, to escape your homeland of poverty and gains, to live a better life, being an immigrant. You understand? That's something that's always on our mind as we sleep in our bed. This day may be the day where we may be deported. Endless nights of sleep, stress. You understand? You know, when you're stressed, you know, it's not healthy. But to come to school and being bullied and reminded of it, months, day after day, months, relentless, it drove this sister insane to the point where she unalived herself. And we're talking about school children, 10 years old, 11, 12 years old of age. This is what we're doing in our, this is what President Bush, this is what Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden pushed us to. We're Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. We can't even love each other. Students, we can't even love each other and be children. I remember when I was 11 years old, you know, video games and cartoons and laughing in school. The oppressor is the deceiver that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Read on.
Months of relentless bullying from her 6th grade.
What?
From her 6th grade.
From what?
Her 6th grade.
6th grade. I just said it. 6th grade. I know what I was doing in 6th grade. Nintendo, friends, cartoons, being a child.
That's right.
Being a child. Not having no worry. Having no worry. You know, a child is not supposed to have no worry in the world.
That's right.
But this sister, Jocelyn, she had all the worries of the world. Fear for her life, fear for her family's life. Because her parents is what, immigrant? Can we say that, immigration?
Yeah.
Migrants?
Yeah, you can say migrants. Say that.
Read on.
Bullying from her 6th grade classmates over her family integration status.
Immigration. Family's immigration status. Read on.
With some students even threatened.
Even what?
Even threatened to contact U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
With some students even threatening to contact. Your mother and your father, we're gonna call ICE on you. Your father, your mother, you immigrants, we're gonna call ICE on you. Can you imagine other Mexican kids saying that to other Mexican kids?
Incredible.
You understand? Can you imagine our Hispanic children saying that to other Hispanic children? That we became so cruel.
That's right.
And so unmerciful children.
That's right.
That we would go to class and bully the same people who looks just like us. Well, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. This is what the oppressor is allowing. This is what Donald Trump is doing. Read on.
On February 3rd, Ranza, single mother.
Single who?
Single mother.
So she's a single mother. Single mother, father not in the house. We don't know where the father is. Single mother. So what does that tell you? That if her mother was to get deported or they separated, what would happen to Jocelyn? See, this was on her mind. This was heavy on her mind. What could possibly happen to me if I get deported or my mother get deported or we may split up? We never see each other, because this is what's going on with the Mexican brothers and sisters.
That's right.
This is going on with the Honduran brothers and sisters, with the Venezuelans, with the Cubans. Give me right, Peru.
Yeah, Peru.
Argentina, am I right?
Yeah, Honduras.
Let's not forget about the Haitian brothers and sisters, the Dominicans.
Oh man, oh wait, forgot about them.
Read on.
Khan. Mobella Carranza received a call notifying her that her daughter had attempted to take her life inside the family's house in Gainesville, Texas.
Can you imagine that? So what does that tell you? Marbella, she was working. This sister probably had three jobs doing jobs that the white man would not do to take care of her family. She received the call that her daughter attempted to take her life inside her home. How horrifying is that? That's the last thing that you ever want to think about, is your child taking their life at a young age at that. Read on.
Come. Her 11-year-old daughter was rushed to an intensive care unit in Texas, but died.
But what?
But died.
But what?
But died.
But she died. Read on.
On February 8th, according to a GoFundMe page.
So she attempted to take her life on February 3rd. So that means from the 3rd to the 8th, she was fighting for her life. What's the process?
How does she know how to take her life? Where did she learn this from?
That's that again. Loud.
How the hell 11-year-old know how to take their goddamn life? That's the, blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. We grew up in poverty.
Right.
We see nothing but bloodshed. We see the drugs. We see our community.
Right.
We see it.
Right.
We see it. And we learn this from our oppressor.
Right.
We see our brother, our sister. When we step out our apartment, we step over our father.
Right.
That he's strung out on drugs.
Right.
You know what I mean? We step over our mother who's strung out on alcoholism.
Right.
We learned that. How a goddamn 11-year-old know how to unalive themselves.
Right.
They supposed to play what? Jumping jacks?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hide and seek games, which you was talking about earlier.
Right.
What the hell she know about unaliving herself? Who did she learn it from? Our oppressor is the devil what the Bible speaks of, because who's taking responsibility?
That's right.
Donald Trump ain't saying a goddamn thing about this.
That's right.
And our brothers and sisters, the so-called African Americans, they're talking about this is good.
Right.
This is good.
Oh, I'm gonna get to them.
How this is good?
That's right.
This is tragic.
That's right.
Right here.
That's right.
We say, oh, we never meant for this to go that far. But you bend the knee. You know me. You bended the knee to Donald Trump.
That's right.
You didn't know that this is how he get down. He don't care about Deuteronomy. What is that? Deuteronomy. Oh man, what is that? He don't care about the old or the young.
That's right.
Deuteronomy 28.
That's right.
And what, 45? You don't care about the 45 to 50? You don't care about the old and the young.
That's right.
Oh, Deuteronomy 28 and 32. Slide.
Come. We know about Kushah?
Come.
What?
Come. Here we go right here. I wait a whole week for a miracle.
Oh, man. That's what I said. From the 3rd to the 8th, this baby girl was fighting for her life in intensive care because she attempted to unalive herself. And the mother said, what?
I waited a whole week for a miracle that my daughter will be well. But unfortunately, nothing could be done. Morbella took
Univision.
Oh, Univision. Univision. My daughter will always live for me, and I will always love her. Oh no.
Read on.
Come on. See here. The staff member of Gainesville. Intermediate school were aware Carranza was being bullied.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me the staff members of this school were aware that this sister was being bullied? What I tell you, to all the staff members of that school, her blood is on your hands.
That's right.
And to the parents of these students, I wouldn't even blame the students. I wouldn't even blame the students. I'll blame the fathers and the mothers of these students.
That's right.
These are the times that we got to be aware of what's going on, Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. And we got to sit down and we got to teach each other that, listen, man, we got to pull together as a nation, as a family, and start loving each other. And understand that the struggles and the oppression that we're going through. Like the Bible said, Judah and Israel were oppressed together. Each tribe had their hand in the oppression of the so-called white man.
That's right.
Judah had theirs. Benjamin had theirs. Salakia. The so-called African Americans and Negroes had theirs. I'm saying these words to be easy to understand.
That's right.
The West Indians had their oppression in the white man. The Haitians, the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, the Native North American Indians, the Seminole Indians, Argentina to Chile, Colombia to Uruguay.
That's right.
The Mexicans, we all had our hand in the oppression of the so-called white man. The Bible says that Judah and Israel were oppressed together.
That's right.
Black and brown.
That's right.
When you say black and brown, you think about the oppression that we had, that we have, that we still having. And that we are not separate. We are not enemies. We are a nation. We are a family. And I'm going to tell you something about the so-called African American. If you're African American, listen to this very clear.
That's right.
How dare you? Now listen, don't get me wrong. We are family. Families fight, we argue, we disagree. We don't see eye and eye. That's fine. You understand? Because if you're not keeping it real, 100, somebody's lying. But as an African American, don't you dare. If you have a dispute or disagreement with a so-called Mexican or Dominican or Hispanic Latino brother and sister, don't you dare throw up ICE immigration on them. Don't you dare tease them about what's going on with ICE.
That's right.
Because I witnessed that on the bus 2 weeks ago. First thing, never mind that. I witnessed that 2 weeks ago on the bus. a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah and a Dominican sister, all he was saying is ice this and ice that. Forgetting that,
Like a white man.
like a damn filthy white man, forgetting that, listen, man, Atlantic slave trade, you forgot about that? Or you forgot about how the Mexicans helped us at the Alamo?
That's right.
Salaki, if I may just get this
All
out.
right.
Don't you dare oppress your brother and sister and talk about ISIS coming to get you if you're a so-called black man. You shut your goddamn mouth and you remember you're still oppressed. We seeing black men get unalived by law enforcement every goddamn day. You're no different from a Hispanic brother or sister or a Native North American brother and sister. The Bible says Judah and Israel were oppressed together. It's okay to we argue, we fight, but don't cross that border, man. Don't pretend like the white man don't hate you, because he does. What a surprise! You have something to say?
Oh no, you're dropping it so heavy. We clearly, and I brought this out on Monday. Clearly, that we forgot about that Isupk help blacks. You know what I'm saying? When it, you know what I'm saying? When they was escaping from slavery, there's whole towns in Mexico right now we can go to. There's nothing but African Americans in that speak Spanish,
Right.
that speak English. Native American Indians is also there too.
Right.
We forgot about that, and Mexico said, "Come over here, and we will fight for you."
Right.
That's what blacks was leaving to. They're going to Mexico. There's you never heard of black Mexicans? There's black Mexicans right now. Whole goddamn towns of African Americans, so-called African Americans, and Mexico say, "Yo, come over here." You know what I mean? The vice president was an African American in Mexico.
Right.
So he could bring all his brothers and sisters, could fight against the Blanquitos, the Gringos. We forget about that history.
That's right.
They said it at the Alamo when you brought it up about the Alamo.
That's right.
What do you think they was fighting? They was telling white people, you cannot come over here to enslave the black people.
Right.
And us. Because we remember what you did to us in the past.
Right. Salaki, I just put brother Omar Muhammad in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a captain, Salaki. I'm not a captain. I'm an officer of 1,000. I am not a captain. But you hear me, Most High in Christ. If you're still in the chat, the water for being in the chat, the water for other brothers and sisters being in the chat, just art and paint. Sister Shatal Banaf, Yaquam, you know what I'm saying? The water for being in the chat. I can't even call him Super Trooper anymore. Priest and officer Sha'afman. Strong as hell, the water. So let's go on with this article for me.
Let me start from, here we go right here.
Let's start from the top.
School,
Yeah, Marbella.
Staff,
I'm so sorry because my article jumped on me.
It's not. Staff members at Gainesville Intermediate School were aware. Carranza was being bullied.
You know what?
With some students even mocking her about being left alone with her parents at the port.
You see that I just said that. I just said that. You understand? I just said that. This sister was so terrified. Because you gotta understand, she was born in Texas. You understand? She's a Texas citizen. Her mother is not. So constantly, day after day, night after night. she's worried, she's afraid. You understand? She's nervous about her mother because she has no father. Marbella is a single mother.
That's right.
She's worried about her mother getting deported. And what would come of Jocelyn? And this is what her schoolmates were bullying her and teasing her about.
No more Jocelyn.
Read on.
What's that? Faculty.
Faculty.
Yeah, faculty. Faculty also knew it had gotten aggressive. That Carranza was meeting with a school counselor two times a week.
So the staff members know about this bullying. The faculty know about this bullying. Was the staff and the faculty reaching out to the parents of these children that were bullying their sister? Where's the parents? I want to know the take on what the parents got to say on this. Read on.
Come. And this is your answer right here. The girl's family, however, was never notified.
Now, this is, okay. Well, I'm asking if the family, I'm asking if the staff and the faculty reached out to the mothers and fathers of these children that was bullying Jocelyn. But now here in this sentence, read that again.
The girl family, however, was never notified.
But not only what I asked, but the girl's family, however, was never notified about Jocelyn getting bullied. Shame on you. You should be fired.
And the counselor.
You should be fired. And I would say sued.
That's right.
You need jail time for this.
That's right.
That's the only way I see fit. You failed this girl under your care, under your supervision, under your guidance and protection. You failed her. You didn't even reach out to her mother that this girl was getting intensely bullied by her classmates, by them threatening her to call ICE on her or the immigration status of her family. Officer Roger?
Oh no, he's dropping it so heavy. Maybe she looked at maybe the reason why she went to the counselor because she thought that counselor was, you know what I'm saying, was going to help her, and realized that counselor was for somebody else.
That's right.
That's what, you know what I mean? That's what the priest, the prophet Isupk had to teach so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We underneath the boot heel of this goddamn oppressor. You gonna go to him for counseling? Huh? Where was her counsel at? You know what I mean? So she don't have to unalive herself. We do this all day, every day. You know that, priest, right?
Right.
That's what we do. We have counselor, priest and General Muhammad. Why she don't have his number? She would never unalive herself if she spoke to him. He would have told her how special she is.
Right.
He would have told her the truth about her oppressor.
That's right.
That's what he would have did. He would have told her the truth. And she would never unallow herself because she already know that she's a daughter of God.
That's right.
She's not allowed to do that. But her parents, her counselor, her school celebrate Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Americanism. They just a couple years ago, a couple minutes ago, they had Valentine's Day.
That's right.
This is the unallowed. You try to say they don't have no protocol when you know what I'm saying, when this 11-year-old priest, how 11-year-old know how to unalive themselves in America?
Right.
Because that's what it is. That's what it is. How 11-year-old know, I'm gonna get a gun and put it to my head.
Right.
How 11-year-old know to get them pills and I'm gonna take all these pills and drink it with liquor? How they know? Because America is the land of the devil.
Right.
That's what it is. How your kids know this?
Right.
And while America is teaching their kids this, teaching our babies this, their mother had to go to work and work for goddamn 16 goddamn hours just to pay a goddamn rent that she cannot afford.
That's right.
I'm letting you know, Donald Trump is the devil with the Bible. He's supposed to be in jail right now.
That's right.
You know what I mean? He's supposed to be in jail, but in the American Constitution, there's no moral compass.
That's right.
But in the Bible, when you're going to pull the scripture, there's a moral compass to make sure to take care of the widow's kids.
That's right.
It's a lot.
Most High Christ.
Yeah.
We could read on.
Huh? Mabella, who discovered her daughter was being bullied only after she died.
Read that again.
Just bring a tear to your eye, man.
Let me tell you something.
Just bring a goddamn tear to your eye. Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Donald Trump is a goddamn devil what the Bible speaks of. If we got any Mexicans in the chat, if we got any Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Venezuelans in the goddamn chat, goddamn Latin is, Latino is for America, make America great again. I'm doing it. Just unalive myself underneath the boot heel of Donald Trump. But ain't nobody feeling no empathy. But we're going to feel empathy for Donald Trump, huh? We're going to feel empathy for America, not for the goddamn babies. But you want to have a drug cartel in Mexico selling all the cocaine and unalive all the brothers and sisters. But you don't got no empathy for this 11-year-old? No empathy.
You know,
man.
Before I came here, I was that slave, right? And I signed out, punched myself out, slave. And as I'm punching myself out, because where I work, you know what I'm saying, is mostly Asian residents. And I happen to hear like a little Asian girl in the courtyard, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying? She was running in the courtyard saying, "I'm so happy." She could have been probably no younger or older than this 11-year-old girl's sister, Jocelyn, who unalived herself by being bullied because she was so afraid of ice. But in my mind, I'm like, you can say that. You know what I'm saying? The oppression of this world, you understand, like the so-called white man, they benefit from it.
That's
from
right.
Oppression.
You damn right.
The Africans, the Arabs, the East Indians, the Asians. You understand? They benefit from our oppression. Where she can say that, oh, she's so happy for whatever reason. And listen, everybody deserves to be happy. You understand? We are not a cruel nation. Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, we are not a cruel nation. We only learn our ways from the hands of the oppressor. But as I'm signing out, I'm listening to her saying and saying Jocelyn wasn't happy. So many of our Mexican brothers and sisters and our El Salvadorians and Hondurans and Guatemala and Venezuela and Brazilians and Dominicans and Haitians. You understand, the Salakia, if I'm leaving any tribes out, you understand, we're going through hell right now. under the administration of this monster, Donald Trump. And it does bring a tear to my eye, man. Like, listen, I don't want to go straight off the topic, but like on the train, I was just so zoned about this article that like my face was so like if a speck of dust was just to fly on my face, the tear ducts were like make my tears drop. That's how literally like my face was intense thinking about this. Look at, can you just scroll down and look at her face? Just let's see her. You understand? And this is happening all around the world. This is just a case that we know about. You understand? There's many of these cases happening in the ghettos, the slums, the reservations. You understand? All across the world, wherever Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians are scattered. We are doing this because of oppression. But this is what's happening. And we got to speak about this. And the world got to know about this. You understand? And all the tribes got to know about this. And the oppressor got to know about this, because the Most High will get vengeance on you, so-called white man.
That's right.
And all the other nationalities, they take part in the hand of our captivity and our oppression. The Most High will deal with you.
That's right.
Your time is short. We on?
Come on.
We could start from Marbella, who discovered.
Come on. Marbella, who discovered her daughter was being bullied only after she died.
Only after she died was she aware that her daughter was being severely, intensively bullied by her classmates. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine working, being a mother, being a father, working as hard as you can to support your family, and to just have like in your mind, well, you know, my child is at a safe place to school. I get off of work, I pick up my child, she's home. But all along when this mother was working, her child was being bullied. And what does this tell you? That even her child didn't tell her parents, because she was probably so ashamed and afraid and embarrassed.
That's right. That's right.
Even Jocelyn didn't want to tell her mother. In her mind, she probably didn't want to burden her mother of this real monstrous situation that she was going through. That's why we need the Isupk under Commander General Yohana.
That's right. We're going. If I may, Salaki.
Come, bring it out.
We're going to teach our daughters and our sons to go to their parents and let them know something is going wrong in their life.
Right.
You ain't gonna let them to hold it back. You know what I mean? That you know what I'm saying? That this you know what I mean? It was so easy for her to go to the counselor, but it was so hard for her to go to her mother. The mother and counselor are supposed to be dealing with each other. This is what we teach in the Isupk. That's why we had righteous men, God-fearing men, that anybody in the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indian community to come to us. And anything that's going on in your life that you have to get off your chest, this is who we will speak. And we're going to say, hey, talk that to the person that you want to talk to, so you can iron out your differences. There's no reason that it says it in the scripture. It says it in the scriptures. You raise up, you know what I mean? Cat always pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Raise up a child where he should go. Where he should go. According to the law, statute, commandments.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You know, it says, and it also says, so they can respect their parents, so their life could be prolonged.
That's right.
Have a relationship with your parents. You know who taught us not to have a relationship with our parents? Donald Trump taught us to not go to our parents when something is going on.
That's right.
Donald Trump taught us not to go to our parents when something is tragic. She didn't go to her parents.
No.
You're going to rely on a counselor who don't look like you? Or we're going to rely on a counselor who do look like you, but don't know how to bring it as a family thing? Because he don't look towards you. He look towards you like, I got to get a check and this is my job.
I want to correct myself on something that I said earlier.
Go ahead, please.
I don't know the population of this Gatesville school. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there might be some Edomites. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, the majority might be Hispanic or Negro. You understand? But I'm speaking on the behalf of our Latino, our so-called Negro, Latino, and North American Indian brothers and sisters.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we learn this behavior from the oppressor. You understand? And overall, you understand? Like Commander General Yohana always say, we don't fault our brothers and sisters. You understand? This is behavior taught to us by the oppressor and the other nations. It's a shame that we taught their ways and we have to demonstrate their ways on each other. I'm hoping that, you know, like I said, I don't know the population. Might have been some Edomites. It might have been some children. You understand? Because if you don't teach your children at a young age, you understand, you know, children can be mean.
That's right.
I've been in school before. I've been bullied before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can be mean. But if it was the oppressor's children, I clearly understand. I clearly understand. I clearly understand because you're the deceiver that the Bible speaks about. But it would be a shame thing. It would be a shameful thing that if this sister Jocelyn was being bullied by her own people. So I just wanted to clear that up. Whoever was bullying her, it's wrong. It's wrong, and the parents gotta take accountability of that. You understand? And being Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians in this President Trump administration, we have to have a sit down and a talk of these coming events, and let us understand what time we're up against. And the only way you could do that here is in the Isupk of the Commander General Yohana. Your Christian church is not going to touch on these topics. Your Muslim mosques, your black groups, you understand, or your little scallywag Israelite groups that crawled from underneath the rock, they're not going to teach you this. But how to prepare yourself of what's coming from the hand of the oppressor. Slack it, but we got to go on with this article. I need to get this article out.
Oh, God.
Slack it. Okay. Forgive me if I'm not sticking to the scriptures tonight. It's my fault. I take clear responsibility of that. But God damn it, this article has to be, we got to know about this sister situation.
Right.
Because she's not the only one that's going through this, man.
Goddamn baby, man.
You understand? She's not the only one that's going through this. You understand? Issachar is not the only one that's going through this. Judah is not the only one that's going through this. Benjamin, Levi, Simeon,
they're going through it right now.
Right, we're not the only one. We're all going through this together. as the scriptures say, Judah and Israel were and we are oppressed together. You know?
Is now working. Oh, no, let me start from here.
Mm-hmm.
Who discovered her daughter was being bullied only after she died.
You know?
Salaki, is now working with investigations and the school to determine exactly what happened and why the young girl family was not made aware of what was happening.
Right. This is a tragedy, man.
Yeah, that's it.
This is a tragedy. You understand? This is a tragedy. It's nothing like losing, you know what I'm saying? Losing, you know what I'm saying? For most parents, you would say that you would hope that your child would bury you. You understand? But unfortunately, she has to bury a child. And she's a single mother. Salaki, let me just get this out.
Okay.
You know, I hope she sued her pants off for this Gainesville.
That's right.
You understand? But however, no money in the world can ever replace the loss of a child. You understand? And the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? And I just want to say, let's, rise again. Rise again to this young sister, Jocelyn Rojo Carranza. You have something to say over Carranza?
Oh, God, no. Like our oppressor always do. Like our oppressor, we need an investigation. What investigation, man?
Right.
It says it right there in the article. She went to the staff in the school to tell them that these people was bullying me, and they said they was going to contact ISIS.
Right.
What investigation?
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to investigate them, got themselves. How the cops going to investigate the cops?
Right.
How the school going to investigate the school? You know what I mean? They ain't got no moral compass. Right here, this counselor right here. The counselor. Everybody know who the counselor is. You go to the counselor and you're going to tell the counselor what's going on, right?
That's right.
The counselor is supposed to say, yo, she came to me and this what happened. And it was my fault. And you know what? It's my fault that I ain't go to the parent to call the parent to let them know that these kids is doing this.
Right.
But you know what I mean? I'm preaching on, you know what I mean? The preaching the prophet Isupk, we have to take responsibility for our action, right?
Right.
But in Donald Trump action, there's no responsibility. This goddamn school talking about a goddamn investigation, it's right there.
Right.
The investigation is right there. She went to you and you would do a goddamn thing. You wouldn't stop the bullying. You wouldn't stop a goddamn thing. Well, you know what they talking about? Oh, this is a bully-free, you know what I'm saying, environment.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on who it is.
Right.
Depending on who it is.
That's right.
They don't know other nation of people or our people who don't have our people first. That's right. That's what it is, Grace. They don't understand to have Black and Hispanics and Native American Indians first.
Right.
So we can get down to the nitty-gritty and say, okay, tell me your issue. First, we can help. We help white women all day. We help other nations all day. Precinct Captain Tazari, I help white people.
Right.
But we don't know how to help our own. That's what's going on. Investigation? She's gone.
That's right.
I know it's hard for you to read it. It's hard for me to read it. She's 11-year-old little sister, man. That was playing with my daughters and my nieces and nephews. And she gonna pick up some pills. She's gonna pick up a gun to unalive herself. How she knows about that?
Right.
Unless somebody told her. Unless somebody told her. She, you know what I mean? There wasn't no let me 70. You know there's hospitals for girls like that to go to the hospital for 72 hours so they can talk to her and see, what exactly is going on. So they don't, so that won't happen. I'm gonna let you know. There's places for that.
Right.
But we're gonna have an investigation. Any woman, I'm gonna let you know, priest. If you abuse that little girl, you'll be in jail tomorrow. I'm gonna let you know. If she went to her school and say, my stepfather was abusing me, guess what's gonna happen? Police are gonna come knocking on the door and bring you to the Rikers.
Right.
No, I'm telling you how real it is. Goddamn complaint. If a student go to a counselor and let them know this is what's going on. I'm telling you, the game is rigged. The game is rigged because she ain't supposed to be unalive, man. Right now, how she know to blow her head off her shoulders?
Right.
The reason why I'm saying it is not here. The reason why I'm saying it because in Yonkers, right now there's an epidemic that brothers and sisters blowing their head off their shoulders. In Yonkers, people that I know blowing their head off their goddamn shoulders because they don't know who to go to teach them not to do it.
Right.
They're blowing their head off their shoulders.
Glad you said that.
Right.
You understand? And that's why the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana is so important. You understand? Because this being in the truth, man, you understand, it plays a whole you know what I'm saying? Being in the truth, being in this truth, it plays a whole lot concerning your health. You understand? You're stressed out, you're worried. You understand? What is that? You have an anxiety.
That's right.
You understand? All of this, you understand, mental disorder, it affects your health. It makes you become unhealthy. You're so worried, you're so frightened, you're up at night, you don't know what to do. You're trying to pay, you can't pay for your bills, you don't know where your next meal is coming from. You understand? You got to make it on time for your work. You understand? You're being bullied at work, you're being bullied at school. But being here in the truth, it saves your life. Why? Because we teach you what the will of the Lord is. We teach you, you understand, on why this is happening to you. You understand? We teach you why the world is the way it is. Because the earth was given into the hand of the wicked.
Right.
You understand? We have a thing where we say, a head start. You understand? This should give us a head start of what's going to happen through what the prophecies of the Bible. You understand? Commander General Yohana, he's been in ISUPK, since the 80s?
That's right.
You know, prophesying on things, what's to come, and guess what? Things are happening for Mike the Bible. And this gives us a satisfaction and a relief of, okay, now I know. This is happening, you understand? My oppressor is being a tyrant because of who he is. There's no surprises when you're in this truth. But unfortunately, when you're not in this truth, you worry, you get sick, you develop mental disorders, And unfortunately, through desperation, you unalive yourself. Let's go to Revelation 12 and 12.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Read on.
For the devil.
For who?
For the devil.
For who?
The devil.
For the devil. What does devil mean? Devil means the deceiver, a deceiver, man. You understand? And there's somebody on earth who has deceived us to make us, deceived us. You understand? We thought that what? God was white. We thought that Christ was white and the angels. We thought that the holy people of the Bible were white. Come to find out that we are all black and brown. That so-called black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, we are the Israelites according to the Bible. We are the Jews. That Christ is a black man who died for us. That God is black. The angels is black. And that black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, we are brothers and sisters. We are a nation, a family. You understand? He deceived us for thinking that what? He is God when he's not God.
That's right.
Read on.
Come. For the devil is come down unto you.
Unto who?
Unto you.
Unto the Mexicans.
Unto you.
The Haitians.
Unto you.
The so-called Negroes.
Unto you.
You understand? The Hondurians.
Down unto you.
The Salvadorians.
Down unto you.
You understand? He's coming down. He came down on all the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Not just Judah. Not just Mexican. Not just Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim. He came down on all the tribes, and he's coming down on all of us. None of us is exempt. All of us, as a people, we included in his wrath. Read on.
Come. Having great wrath.
Having what?
Great wrath.
Having great wrath. He's furious. He's tearing everything apart. He's destroying everything in sight. When it comes down to black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. Destroying our families. Splitting up our families. Putting drugs in our neighborhoods. Putting abortion clinics in our neighborhoods. Flooding our neighborhoods with guns. You understand? Forcing this LGBTQ lifestyle in our schools and on our people. Forcing this Christianity on us.
That's right.
Read on.
God. Because he knoweth.
Because he what?
Because he knoweth.
Because what?
He knoweth.
Because he knoweth. The book of Daniel said that. I'm paraphrasing. Damn it. What is that scripture? Damn it. It says in Daniel's that I'm paraphrasing. That are wiser, that he's that the oppressor, something to that are wise, that he's wise. That in other words, the oppressor, he studies this Bible, he knows this Bible, and he knows that he's living in the end times of his rulership over black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian. He knows that. Read on.
Come.
No, let's just stick to what
we come. I got you back. Let me see here. Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
But a what?
But a short time.
What is that short time? The short time is to rule over the earth. Ruling over black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. He knows that Christ is coming. You understand? And take him out of power and to destroy his governments and to set Israel up on high above all nations. You understand that Christ is going to rule this world. Read on.
Con, verse 13.
No, that's it. We finished with that verse.
Yeah,
you understand? So we got to understand that he's coming down hard on the Mexicans right now. On the Latina brothers and sisters. I want to say correctly. Latino. I don't want to offend my brothers and sisters. Am I saying it correctly? Latina brothers and sisters.
Latinas.
He's coming down hard on them. Just like how he came down hard on the North American Indians.
That's right.
On the Negroes. On the Haitians. The Bible said that we are oppressed together.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Drop that. Let me get Zephaniah 2:1.
Zephaniah, come. Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1.
I'll get there with you. Zephaniah just be middle creeping in these.
Understandable.
Okay, Zephaniah 2:1. You can be Baba Kushel.
Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourself together.
This is a commandment. This is a commandment. You understand? Zephaniah the prophet. He and I actually we're commanding our people to do what?
Gather yourself together.
Read on.
Yea, gather together, all nations. Okay.
You understand? We got to gather together. Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, we got to get out the mindset of the oppressor, of this government, of the philosophies that we've been taught. We got to separate from our oppressors' customs, his pagan holidays, his Christianity. We got to stop celebrating Thanksgiving and New Year's and Christmas and Valentine's Day and birthdays. We got to stop eating pork, crab, lobster, and shrimp. We cannot be a part of the LGBTQ community. We got to stop getting tattoos. We got to stop getting high, smoking cigarettes, smoking weed. Vapors and drugs.
That's right.
And getting drunk. Abusing alcohol. We got to stop being like the other nations. By separating, does this mean by taking a plane and flying to some remote part of the country? No, it doesn't mean that. Don't be simple. It simply means get your mind out the philosophies of what the oppressor been teaching us. Read on.
Come. Yea, gather together, all nations.
Oh, what?
All nations.
Oh, what?
All nations.
Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. We are what?
All nations.
We are a nation, a nationality of people. We are the Israelites, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You understand? We are the Jews according to the Bible. We are a nation of people that consists of 12 beautiful tribes of Israel. We are a nation. Read on.
Oh, nation not desired.
Oh, what?
Oh, nation not desired.
We are not desired. We are not desired by the so-called white man. We are not desired by the Africans. We are not desired by the Arabs or the East Indians or Asians. You understand? We have to desire one another. Because nobody's going to love us. You understand? Nobody's going to love us like how we should love each other. We should be showing compassion and mercy and forgiveness to one another.
That's right.
And understanding and patience. The only way you can learn that is not, you can't learn it in your Christian church. You understand? Just look at them. You understand that they're monsters. Can't learn that in the Muslim mosque. You can't learn that in the Egyptology. You can't learn that in any black groups. You understand? In all these hoodwink or scallywag Israelite groups that crawled underneath the rock. You can't learn that no place else. How to love your own people. Like how the ISUBK teaches. We got to gather together. And what that means by gathering together, we got to return back to our true nationality as being Israelites.
Right.
And worshiping God. And doing what he says to do. Following his law, statutes, commandments. And honoring a black man by the name of Yahushua, our King who died for us. And he taught us the law. He never done away with the law. We in this predicament now because we didn't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. We wanted to be like the other nations. We wanted to partake of what the other nationalities have by serving what their gods, their customs, their heritage, eating unlawful foods, getting tattoos, committing crime. The other nations commit crimes because they are without the laws of God. We are not supposed to be like the other nations. And I'm going to read that. Let's not be too long-winded. I know I'm short of time. Let's drop that. Let's go to no, let's go to verse 3. Yes. Jeremiah 50 and 33.
All right.
Let's go to Jeremiah 50 and 33.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Jeremiah's. Wait a second. Jeremiah chapter 50. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33.
That's 32 right there.
Yeah, right there. All right. Let me make sure that I got Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel.
The children of who?
The children of Israel.
Read on.
And the children of Judah.
And who?
And the children of Judah.
The reason why it says the children of Israel and the children of Judah, if you know your history, we was broken into two kingdoms. The southern and the northern kingdom. The southern kingdom was of the tribes of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. The northern kingdoms was of
Ephraim.
Yes, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Naphtali, Issachar. Right?
Yeah.
We were splitting into two kingdoms. But however, we are a family.
That's right.
However, we are a nationality. We are a family. Read on.
Come. Word oppressed.
We're what?
Word oppressed.
We're what?
Oppressed.
We were a what?
Oppressed.
We were oppressed. So-called Negro had, we still have our hand in oppression by the oppressor. The West Indians, the Haitians, the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, the North American Indians, the Seminole Indians. Argentina to Chile, Colombia to Uruguay, the Mexicans,
That's right.
all 12 tribes. We still have our hand today And we still are oppressed by the oppressor. Any other nations? Read that from the top.
Come. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
We were oppressed what?
Together.
We were oppressed what?
Together.
What does Zephaniah 2:1 says? I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna paraphrase. I'm gonna read it. Zephaniah 2:1 says, gather yourselves together. Yea, gather yourselves, O children not desired. That word together? Together. You understand? The Most High God wants us together. He doesn't want us separated. He wants all his children, the 12 tribes of Israel, to be what? Together. Because let me tell you something. We cannot serve God without the Mexicans. We cannot serve God without the Haitians. We can't serve God without the Jamaicans. We can't serve God without the Hondurans or the Venezuelan, Honduras, El Salvadorians, the Cubans. We can't serve God without the North American Indians or the Seminole Indians or the Puerto Ricans or the Dominicans or the brothers and sisters from Argentina from Colombia to Uruguay or Argentina to Chile.
That's right.
The Brazilians. We got to be in this together as a nation. That's how we come out of this oppression. Together. So a so-called Negro can't look down on a Mexican, or a Mexican can't look down on a Negro.
Right.
Or a Haitian can't look down on a Dominican, or a Dominican can't look down on a Haitian.
Right.
We're together. And this is something that the oppressor has taken away from us.
That's right.
Through his religion, through his gains, through his crime.
That's right.
But here in ISUPK since 1969, under the Commander General Yohana, we're restoring Black. We are restoring back this nation.
That's right.
This nation of Israel. You understand? That's it on that scripture?
No, yeah, more. And all that took them captive held them fast.
Hold on, what?
Held them fast.
Yes, Donald Trump is trying to hold us fast, but he knows he has a short time. He's coming down with great wrath. Salaki, if I may, let's go back to Zephaniah 2:1. I forgot to.
I got you, guy.
I wanted to read verse 2.
All right, come on. Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 2.
Let's start from the first one and we drop down to
come on, Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourself together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
You know what?
Verse 2. Before the decree bring forth.
Before what?
The decree bring forth.
Before what?
The decree bring forth.
The decree. Alexa, let's ask Alexa, what does decree mean?
Alexa, what do decree mean?
As a noun, decree is usually defined as a formal and authoritative order, especially one having the force of law. As a verb, decree is usually defined as to command, ordain, or decide by decree. For more, ask me to give you more definitions.
Alexa, stop. You understand? Remember when we was in captivity in Egypt? How the Pharaoh made a decree to kill every firstborn male of Israel?
It was the law.
You understand? To prevent the what? The leadership of Moses. We got to gather ourselves together. You understand? Because right now, President Trump, he's putting down a decree to lock and deport. You understand? Our brothers and sisters up. You understand? Those who have crimes in their that that committed violent crimes in their homeland coming here to America, he's deporting them back. Right? But however, let's not forget that Donald Trump is a 34 felon. He's a felon. What, 34 felons?
That's right. That's right.
He's a goddamn felon, and he's the president of the United States. That's the white man for you. You understand? So we got to gather ourselves together before the decree comes. And guess what? And there's going to be many decrees that's going to come by the hand of the oppressor. Who's going to be next? Judah again? The Mexicans? The Haitians? The West Indians? The Jamaicans?
Cubans.
The North American Indians? The Cubans? You understand? We all had our hand in a part of the oppression of the so-called white man. But that's why we got to gather together. And the most important thing of gathering together is what? This is the law class. What? Following the Lord's statutes, commandments, so that the Most High God can put us on top of these other nations. If we're right with the Most High, we wouldn't be going through this. But because we break the Lord's statutes, commandments, and your filthy, disgusting Christian pastor teaches you to break the Lord's statutes, commandments, we here. That's why the Most High God, you understand, Christianity is an enemy to the, we are, Christianity is our enemy. Read verse 2, continue verse 2.
Oh, come on. Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 2. Before the decree bring forth, before the path, and before the day pass as the cat
At the shaft.
at the shaft, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
Who's the you? The you is talking about Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, because we're not being separated like you want us to be separated from the other nationalities. We're following Christianity. We enter Islam. We eating pork, crab, lobster, and shrimp. We committing adultery. We getting tattoos. We getting shape-ups. You understand? We're smoking weed and cigarettes. We're hating one another. And the fierce anger of the Lord is going to come upon us. Why? Because we're not being unrighteous. We're being just like the wicked, which is the so-called white man in the other nations. So with that, he's going to punish us. Why? Because we're his children. Read on.
Come before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you.
Right. And we in each tribe, and we as a nation, each tribe, the whole nation, we are experiencing that, the anger of the Lord. We in captivity. Captivity is the anger of the Lord. Where the Lord said in the Bible that these people are no people. The white man is a no people.
That's right.
That's ruling over us. Drop that. Let me get Isaiah 58 and 1.
All right.
No, Salakia. Amos. Let me get Amos 3 and 1.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1.
Let me get there with you. Amos 3 and 1. You could read whenever you're ready, sir.
Come. Hear this word that the Lord have spoken against you.
Amos, the prophet. He's been sent to Israel. Why? Because we're slacking again.
That's right.
We slacking, you understand? We're slacking again. 1 minute we up, 1 minute we down. You understand? We are persuaded, we are tempted to what? To love the oppressor. to serve his God. You understand? To marry into their children, to eat pork, crab, lobster, and shrimp, to commit crimes. And every so often, you understand, the Lord will send a prophet to get Israel back in shape, get Israel right again. You understand? He did that in 1969.
That's right.
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
Under Commander General Yohana. Con. Yeah, be my baby. Con. All right. So let's read that from the top. Amos 3:1.
Come, Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord have spoken against you.
You gotta hear this word, Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. What's the word? The word is the Bible. That the Lord have what? Spoken against you. Read on.
O children of Israel.
O children of who?
Israel.
Read on.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying.
You understand? Against what? Against the whole family which I have brought up from the land of Egypt. You understand? We are a family, Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians.
That's right.
We became a nation when we exited out of Egypt. And this is what the Lord has to say about that particular nation who he made separate and who he loved and who he saved from the hand of the enemy, which was the Pharaoh, by causing 10 plagues on Egypt. Read on.
Come, saying, verse 2. You only I know of.
Whoa, we gotta slow this down.
Come.
The Lord sounds like he only acknowledges Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. Read that again from the top. You only.
Come. Amos chapter
Just straight to it.
Oh, come. You only it's like you only have I known.
You only. You understand? Only. Everybody else don't matter.
Right.
Only you, Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. You only have I what? No.
No.
God only knows the children of Israel. He only knows Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. Read on.
Of all the families of the earth.
Of the earth. Of all the families of the earth. Families is talking about the other nationalities. Out of all of the other nationalities, you only, Israel, have I known. But you're not an ISUBK, you're in a Christian church, so you wouldn't know that God gave each nationality a biblical name. Because when you read the Bible, you don't see Mexicans, Haitian, you don't see Dominicans or Puerto Ricans or African Americans, but you do see Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and Simeon, and Zebulon. You do see Israel.
That's right.
You do see Ishmael. You do see Edom, Esau. You do see Ammon and Moab. You do see Ishmaelites. You do see Elam. God gave us biblical names. Each nationality on earth, God gave them a biblical name. And God is saying, what? You only have I known of all the families of the earth, Israel. Read on.
Therefore, I will punish you.
Therefore, what?
I will punish you.
Therefore, I will what?
Punish you.
No, he will punish all the nationalities.
Therefore, I will punish you.
Read on.
For all your iniquities.
For all your what?
Iniquities.
For all your iniquities. God will punish so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians for all our iniquities. This young sister that unalived herself, this is a curse. This is the punishment. And no matter how old, no matter how young we are cursed as a people for what? Being disobedient to God's law, statutes, commandments, because of our what? Our iniquities. What's our iniquity? Iniquity means sin. Of course, you wouldn't know what that is because the Christian church obviously don't teach you this. Let's go to 1 John 3 and 4. If I believe 1 John.
All right, next one.
1 John 3 and 4. We can deal with you.
Okay. 1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
Hold on.
You want on 4 and 20 or?
No. Hold on. Yes, let me go first John 3 and 4.
Come. 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Let me share this. Whatsoever committeth sin.
Read that from the top.
Come. 1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Whosoever committeth sin.
Whosoever committeth sin. You understand? Christian church always like to look down on people who don't come to church on Sunday. Oh, you a sinner. You're a filthy, disgusting sinner. You're sinning in the eyes of the Lord. But they don't know what sin is. Because when you go to church, your whole front row is filled with whores with their butt front out. You understand? And dresses up to their goddamn necks. Unclean in the front row. While your Christian pastor is lusting after your wife. You understand? The whole church is ran by two things. The Christian church is ran by feminine men and masculine women.
That's right.
You understand? Your church breeds feminine men. But yet, the church likes to call you a sinner. But what is exactly a sin? Let's read that from the top.
Come.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we reading from the New Testament?
Come.
Read that from the top.
Come. We got 1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
Huh?
Whosoever committeth sin.
Whosoever committeth sin. Whosoever is who? Consists of who? Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. Why? Because these laws, statutes, and commandments was not given to the other nations. Remember, God said that out of all the families of the earth, I will punish you for your iniquity. So he's talking to who? The children of Israel only. And he's saying in 1 John 3 and 4, whosoever committeth sin, read on.
Transgressive also the law.
Transgressive also the law. So sin is what? Transgress means to what? To go against. When you go against the law, you're sinning. So when you're eating pork, crab, lobster, and shrimp, you're sinning. Why? Because the God told you that what? That pork is unclean.
That's right.
Smoking high, you're getting weed, you're popping pills. You understand? You're abusing alcohol. You're being an LGBTQ. You're committing adultery. You're sleeping with other men's wives, women. You're being whores and sleeping with other men other than your husband. You do these things, you're transgressing the law. The Christian church doesn't teach you this. Read on.
Come. For sin.
For what?
For sin.
For what?
For sin.
Read on.
Is the transgression of the law.
For sin is the what?
Transgression of the law.
For sin is the transgression of the law. You understand? We are under the white man. Why? Not because, oh, we're black, we're brown. You understand? It's because we disobeyed the law, statutes, commandments of God. Let's just go to this one last. Let's go to Psalm chapter 147.
Come. Like,
Oh, no, Salakia. Let's go to Matthew chapter 5, verse 17.
Come. Matthews. Yeah,
we're going to end it off with
5 and 17.
Well,
classic.
Well, I might go to someplace else. I need to get this class out today. Salakia.
It's all good.
Matthews 5 and 17. Let me see.
Right. Yeah, that's don't think that I come to destroy the law. That's right. That's what it is.
Matthews 5 and 17. You understand? The prophets taught us the law. Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Obadiah, Christ, they taught us the law. Teaching the law is an ongoing thing when you read the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation.
That's right.
Never diminished, never went away. Never was done away with. And we in the Testament, New Testament, and this is coming out the mouth of Christ. Read on, Bible question.
Come, Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Christ said, don't even put it in your measly little mind. You understand? Because you're just thinking of all the ways to sin. You always, you're thinking about all the ways to sin. Oh, well, if Christ is God, that means that, if he's God, he's perfect. I'm not perfect, so I'm going to sin. I'm going to mess up.
Right.
You understand? You're always making an excuse to sin. Because what? You can't control your flesh. What's that word I'm looking for?
For flesh?
Damn, no. What's that word I'm looking for?
Carnal?
No. I'll read on.
Con. All the prophets.
Discipline. Because you don't have discipline. Read that from the top, verse 17.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
God, Salaki, Christ didn't come to destroy the law. He didn't come to destroy the law of Moses. You understand? He taught from the Bible.
Right.
He gave us better edification of the law, a spiritual understanding of the law.
Right.
Read on.
All the prophets.
Or who?
All the prophets.
All the prophets. Jeremiah, Ezekiel.
That's right.
Isaiah. He ain't come to destroy their works. Their works led up to Christ's coming. Read on.
I am not come to destroy.
You have not come to what?
Destroy.
Read on.
But to fulfill.
You came not to destroy, but to fulfill. You understand? He came to do what, man? To do the will of God. To gather his people together. His people that's not desired. Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. You understand? To everything, all the prophecies take place in this Bible.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you.
Verily means truly, for truly I say unto you.
Till heaven and earth pass.
Till what?
Heaven and earth pass.
Till heaven and earth pass. The heaven is above us. We're on earth. Till heaven and earth pass.
One jot or one tittle.
Now, did heaven and earth pass? No, it hasn't. So one jot and one tittle, read on.
Shall in no wise pass from the law.
Till no one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from what?
The law.
From what?
The law.
Read on.
Till all be fulfilled.
So all be fulfilled. You understand? It's going to come a day when Christ is going to rule over the world.
That's right.
You understand? That he's going to rule over Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. And that the white man is going to be under the boot of our heel. And he's going to pay for the oppression that he have done unto the Lord's chosen people. And the other nation is going to serve us, and they're going to go back to loving us. Why? Because we're just so righteous and holy. And a merciful people.
That's right.
We're not animals, we're not monsters. We are like this because we emulate your lifestyle, white man, African, Arab, East Indian.
That's right.
But God told us not to be like you. God told us to separate from your customs and your gods and your ways and your crimes and your evil ways. Read on.
Con. Matthew chapter 5, verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of the least commandments.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of the least commandments.
And shall teach men so.
And shall do what?
Teach men so.
So Christ is saying that there are people out there that's teaching men to break these laws, statutes, commandments. And who is that? That's the Christian church. You can't deny it. They'll tell you. Go to any Sunday. Go. You got like 10 churches on one block.
That's right.
10 churches on one block. Go to any of those churches. You understand? And ask. Oh, Christ done away with the law. They'll tell you that. Read on.
Come. He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
T.D. Jakes will be called what?
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
Creflo Dollar will be called what?
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
Reverend Porkchop will be called what?
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
You're going to be called least in the kingdom of heaven. Read on.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall.
Listen, you'll be lucky if you'll be lucky if you make. You understand? You'll be lucky if you're reincarnated into the kingdom and be a goddamn doorman for 144,000. But nonetheless, you're going to be least in the kingdom of what? In the kingdom of
kingdom of heaven.
Read on.
But whosoever shall do and teach them.
But whosoever shall do what?
Shall do and teach them.
But whosoever shall do and teach them. There's only one place on the face of this whole earth that's teaching men to do these laws, statutes, and commandments. And that's the schools throughout the world of the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohanan. We're the only ones, not your purple IUIC groups. They're not following the laws.
That's right.
You understand? Not GMS is a thing in the past.
Candy canes.
Not your candy canes. They're ghost town. You understand? Not your scallywag, from underneath the rock, new fringes on your t-shirts. Fake Israelite groups. They're not keeping the law, statutes, commandments. The ISUPK under Commander General Yohanan, we are the ones that's teaching this truth according to the Bible. We are not affiliated with any other organization or fake Israelite.
That's right.
We are the only ones. Read that sentence again.
But whosoever shall do and teach them.
Commander General Yohanan, he's since 1969 when he's been raised up in the early. You understand? And that's the reason why I'm here. That's the reason why Officer Paratas are here in that chair. That's the reason why the brothers and sisters in this group chat are listening. Because the ISUPK are teaching men to do so. Read on.
Come. The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
The same shall be called what?
Great in the kingdom of heaven.
And we're fighting for that title. You understand? Every male priest and officer of the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. You understand? For every sister that's being, you understand, sticking by their husbands.
That's right.
That's obeying what the generals and their camp leaders, the man that's over them, are counseling them on and commanding them what to do. We're going to have a name for ourselves in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Not like the Christian church who teaches you that Christ have done away. We're going to have such a wonderful and great name for ourselves. and the kingdom of heaven. And that's why it's so important to strive to do what's right, to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. Because that is what gives us our strength. Like I said, you understand, in the Apocrypha, you understand, Judith, am I right? The book of Judith?
Yeah.
You understand? The heathens give account on our on our nation.
That's right.
Yo, these some bad mofos over here. Now, if they don't do what their God say, their God is not with them.
That's right.
We can overthrow them. But if they listen to their God, we can't defeat them. They are a powerful people and will overthrow us. And that's where we want to be. Black, Hispanic, and Native North American, where our babies don't unalive themselves because of fear of ICE in a decree of the oppressors. Remember in Exodus, you understand, the midwives disobeyed Pharaoh's decree and saved Moses and saved some of the firstborn babies, males. That's how we want to be. And with that, I'm Priest Officer Sha'al. I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer of 1000, Officer Paratiza.
Clap it up for the class. Isupk Brigade security announcements. Most High in Christ. We are the Isupk Brigade, started from 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Root for a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to be shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister have an interest in a particular in the person, he or she must get permission from the head to marry. There is another 6 month period. There's another 6 month period. The brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, mean 10 in Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of the Most High get of any increase the Most High give you, get your treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. A home and convocation is the Feast of Purim, that is next month. Go to isupk.com, scroll down to look for the whole holiday, so you can participate in the feast day. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amajum, which means to stand. Men of Israel, Amaj Shabbat, Amajum, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Yazmatah. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters that's in the chat. Men of Israel, Amaj Shabbat, Amaj, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Yazmatah. Class dismissed.